Sorry, I'm looking up at my screen to make sure we're still in focus. Laurel and Hardy once more. We're getting into this box set again. I love these guys, they're absolutely flipping brilliant. And thank you if you have hung about over the last few videos. Sorry, I'm looking up at my screen to make sure we're still in focus. This is an extended Spanish language edition of Night Owls. Yes, I jumped off the Laurel and Hardy box sets, the Laurel and Hardy reviews for a couple of videos just to get caught up in some other things. That's going to keep happening. So if you're only on this channel for Laurel and Hardy, please hang about. They will come along, but please again check out some of the other content that I'm making on here. This movie is called Ladrones. I hope that's how you pronounce that. This is an extended Spanish language edition of Night Owls. Now if you want a review of Night Owls, please go back on the channel. Probably at this point 3 or 4 videos back there is a full review on Night Owls. Again, with these Spanish language editions, Laurel and Hardy are speaking their own dialogue. I say this in all the reviews, but it's a nice touch to see the main actors in the movie actually re-record their scenes speaking the language. Don't see that anymore. In fact, it's something that I had never seen before I went into this box set. It's not to say that it never happened or it was unheard of, but for me it was a genuinely nice thing to see Laurel and Hardy doing that for their fans. So another thing that I should say right here is, you know what, if you're going through this box set, don't be skipping over the Spanish, well, I'm not going to say Spanish speaking movies, because there's a lot of different languages that they translated movies into in this way. Don't be skipping over any of the foreign language Laurel and Hardy movies, because it's not a scene for scene remake of the English speaking version. There's usually a lot more in there in these movies, and this one in particular I found that has got a far better ending to it than Night Owls actually had, the English speaking version. This has a better end off to it, and there's a lot more slapstick moments and within the movie. There's a few added little scenes, little extensions here and there. So it's Laurel and Hardy. Like, you don't 100% of the time have to understand what language they're speaking to understand the movie. You're gonna get through this here, and you'll enjoy it just as much as the English speaking version of it. So definitely, just because it's not in your language, don't be skipping over the top of it. They came from silent films, so you know they can still give a sound movie the silent treatment as well, if you get what I mean in this thing. You know, just because they're not speaking the language doesn't mean you're not going to understand what's going to happen or what's happening within the movie. But again, as I said earlier, the ending off to Ladrones for me was far better than Night Owls was, and more satisfying. So definitely go and check that out, and please check out some of the other reviews that I've done on this channel. We're more than halfway through the Laurel and Hardy box set now.